Welcome back to the Payload Review Hour. I am so excited to be back. We've got so many amazing pull requests to get through, and both on the payload front, ringtone front, some amazing theme stuff happening, and new firmware for the Wi-Fi Pineapple pager. So get comfy, get in chat. I can't wait to see all your smiling faces. It is time to once again get through a fresh batch of PRs. And of course, we do have our aquatic ambience from Donkey Kong Country, just bringing us good vibes this hour. I'm just so happy to be back here. I was quite sick for a little bit there, and I thought I was getting better, and then I got worse, but here we are. So let me get my windows situated, get my little picture going, and we can get this going. All right. You know how I like to start this, getting my windows in order. There we go. All right. And it is so good to, oh, dude, already we got a Zombie Joe in chat, we got the Freak, Nomaran, everybody else who's joined. It's just, I love seeing familiar faces over and over. And I can truly say that I have made some of the deepest connections in my life from just not even just like live streams. You guys know I'm not a streamer. I'm no funnily enough, Hack 5 was the first stream ever on YouTube Live because my friend literally engineered it and then called me the day, leading up to it, and like set me up so that Hack 5 would be like the first live stream when YouTube Live went public way back in like, what was this, 2010, 2011. But I'm no streamer. That's not my strong suit. But I will say, I absolutely love it, and I love the community around this kind of stuff. I love the chat. Like my childhood experience on IRC in the 90s, getting deeply invested in the hacker community that was the scene then. Very similar to today's, model with Discord and all of the fun toys. It looked slightly different in that it was IRC and we were building like red boxes and blue boxes instead of, using duckies and pagers and such. But the essence is there, and I will tell you, it is such an amazing feeling to hop on here and see Zombie Joe and Hackazilla Rex and Notorious Squirrel and familiar faces. I absolutely love the community that is behind this. I'm honored to be able to facilitate something that, let me tell you, has truly shaped my life. And some of my best friends, back in the day when it was phone freaking in the 90s, I would call the, I'm not doxing you to say your handle out loud, but Scala 109 and Hey It's Me and Mad Cow and Lucky 225, who's still predominant in the scene, many others. It was those familiar faces, those handles on the screen, and then you'd get on the 1-800 telecom things that you statutes of limitations, phone freak, beige box set up, and those have become friendships. And like Mubix, I literally know Mubix, who's like a household name in hacking, but like, yes, Rob. I'll say this at DEF CON. I'm like, I'd love to stay in chat, but I have to go and run. I'm meeting up with Rob Fuller or whatever, right? And they're like, who, what? And you're like, Mubix. And they're like, oh, what did you say? It's like, to me, Mubix is Mubix first. And I love that is happening here as you guys have been keeping me busy with the pager. It is Errorwolf, and it is the NRG Labs, and it is JDM, and it is Hailhound, who I see your names and it becomes familiar, and I love that community aspect. So that's just my heartfelt, warm way of saying thank you for being here. This is so much fun. that we get to do this. And you guys have been keeping me busy. So let's see what we've got on the docket today as I take a quick peruse, make sure we are all good. Oh yes, thank you YouTube. Reminder to guard your privacy and abide by community guidelines. Alright everybody, abide by them guidelines. We are 5,000 subscribers away from hitting 1 million, and you know that means, oh, I can't point to it because there's a Darren in a box in front of it, but that means we get to upgrade that plaque. That's exciting. Now bring back the Darren in the box. Who doesn't love a Darren in a box? It's a Darren in a box. I feel like that's an SNL song or something. Okay. Guidelines, yes, just catching up. Oh, it's so good to see these familiar faces. Oh, ouch, easy. JDM, do I prefer black or yellow? Do I prefer black or yellow? Yeah, I'm team yellow, guys. Not gonna lie. The pager exists because I wanted one as a kid. I can't believe it. Hackazilla Rex actually built the payload that was literally what I wanted as a kid. I wanted a pager where I could stay on IRC when I left the house. Wi-Fi didn't exist, you know? And then he built an IRC client for the pager. This exists because I want one. But of course, we wanted to be able to sell them, so we make it in black as well. And yes, 2/3 of the sales are these, but I'm team yellow. Loud and proud. All right. Oh. Oh man, the freak, dude. Set up a MUD. We absolutely need like some text adventure goodness on the pager. Honestly, you know what would be phenomenal, and maybe we should first party this, but I'll say it out loud. I wonder if there's a way with the payload with you just literally just using log command. Oh, you know, sorry, I'm getting distracted. We got such cool stuff coming up. Let me just pull up this research file that I have from a secret product that is finished and should probably go out the door next month. Let's see. Products. Display. Is it this file? Yeah. Okay. So, if you missed the BBS scene, it's alright. You know, let me show you an example. Gonna come over to our pager, which by the way, is running 1.0.7. So like, we'll get to that in just a moment. But I just upgraded, as you just saw there. Let me just go into my payloads and run my infinite example so that I can just... This is just a payload that literally sits in an infinite loop so that I can keep the payload log open. But if I just run this command, which is going to look insane in my terminal, you're going to see that is going to look terrible. Okay, hang on. That wasn't the one. It was this one. No. It's not. It's neither of those. Hang on. Which one is it? Is it this? I'm probably looking at the wrong file. No! It's not that. Oh gosh. What I'm trying to demonstrate. Oh, I'm definitely looking at the wrong file. This was for the different product. It works slightly different in its alert command. Oops. Maybe it's in my research file. Yes, there we go. Okay, so for instance, there we go. If we run, oh, again, wrong product. Hang on. Let me just log this actually, right? Those blocks, that's part of ASCII. You know, it's part of ANSI. And you can do some pretty cool stuff with ANSI. So somebody had mentioned MUDs, which if you're not familiar is a multi-user dungeon, aka text adventure goodness with multiplayers. And you can see within the font, the character set that is for the pager, which is actually literally the I want to say it's code page 437. Let me look this one up right now. Code page 437 is amazing. Code 437. There we go. Okay, this is this goes back. It's still so in use today. Here, let's just take a look at this. This is what's called code page 437. This is like a font, as it were, that goes back to the origins of ASCII and like OG IBM PCs. You know, we're talking like 1980, and yet this character set is still in use today. You're going to find this a ton of places. And so, you know, being a nostalgia device, but also being a Linux box, I wanted to use this in development because this is a character set that allows you to do so much in terms of, if you haven't, not generator, I don't want a generator, I just want an example. If you're not familiar with freaking ANSI art, let me blow your mind. There is so much cool art that was made back in the day using literally just different colored characters. And that's all this is. And so that's why we implemented code page 437 as the font for the pager in the payload log system. And so I'm running this command literally just to show you that it would be insane, but totally possible to create a multi-user dungeon. And actually, if you've been a Hack5 fan for, well, when did we do this? 2010. So if you've been watching the show for like 15 years, you may know at one point when we were like live streaming our antics back in Virginia. Oh man, this must have been like 08 or 09. We, in addition to live streaming us filming the show, we would also host a BBS, a bulletin board system over, I don't think it was Telnet, I think we actually did it over SSH. But in any event, I can just tell you that we ran multi-user, we ran what were called door games then. One of my favorites is this thing called Legend of the Red Dragon. Yes. And here, let's see if we can find some images of this. This is a phenomenal example of a multi-user dungeon with awesome ANSI art. And I have a feeling we could literally host what is a BBS. Like you would go into the forest and you would, you know, kill some creatures and grab some gold and go to the inn and, you know, flirt with the barmaid and write mail to other people, and then you could like fight other adventures, and eventually you try to slay the dragon. Anyway, neither here nor there. All that is to say, the Freak, I saw your text, your message in chat, and clearly have gotten derailed. but it has led me to show you guys that you can use ANSI art in your payloads, and it's not infeasible that you could, you know, you can create. Here, let me just show a little bit of this file. Hang on, let me try to. This is for a different thing completely, but this. These are for different payloads that I was writing for a thing that hasn't come out yet, but this Nmap payload, for instance, I did a little ASCII art at the top of it, so, you know, it would use the alert command and show exactly that. This is just it with the word wrapping. But you can see that, you know, there's like all of these cool different characters that you can use. Like these here allow you to create menus, you know? Here, let's see if I can make that a little bigger on stream. Where? Oh, hang on, giving too much away. But yeah. Anyway, like there are these blocks that you can use to make some really creative menus, and it's a bit of a lost art. So I love that it kind of can live on in these niche places, and I'm happy to be facilitating that literally with the pager. All right. Yeah. So, all that said, I think we're off to a great start. Let's see. Anything else of note? You guys know, of course, that you can get my attention by doing an @hack5 in chat. And there we go. Ah, no, dude, the freak, don't. No need to apologize for getting me off track on the old school. Are you kidding me? All I want to do now is host a Renegade BBS that pagers can connect to over SSH. And find some way to like tie that into the payload system with log or something. I don't know. Neither here nor there. But let's get into it. We got some good stuff. I actually kind of want to start with maybe some of the theme stuff, because I know that people have been submitting a lot of those, and definitely want to get through those. So let's see if there have been changes on this since we requested, and no. Okay. So Vaporware Mac theme. Ooh. What's the word on the 404? I don't know what you mean about the 404. Not found? Most complex Macintosh things. Dude, this is exciting. Okay. Just make sure the files are all in the right place. Vaporware-Mac, we'd love to see it. Dashes instead of space. Yeah, everything's in the right spot. Okay. So let's... Oh, dear God. Did I just see what I thought I saw? Is that a toast? Oh my gosh, I already know I'm going to love it. I already know I'm going to love it. It's literally an Easter egg in another product we haven't launched yet. Love that toaster. Okay, so let me just go ahead and grab this guy. Just download your... let me just download a zip from you. Boop. Okay. And I think I've got an SCP. Yeah, here we go. I've got an SCP of my pager open. And I'm just going to grab your theme. What is it called? Your theme is called... Vaporware Mac. Okay. Vaporware Mac. Found it. All right. Let's drag that into themes. I am finding that the repo for the themes is getting quite large, and so it's forcing us on the back end to kind of rethink some of the best ways to get that onto the pager without, you know, treating GitHub like a CDN, which is against their policies. But okay, so that is now on our pager running 1.0.7. Let me point out one thing for all the theme developers in the room that might be of use to your theme development. So one of the changes, 1.0.7 has plenty of changes, and if you're not familiar, you can head to downloads.hack5.org, head to the pager, and 1.0.7, click the changelog. You'll see there are a ton of little fixes. And one of the UX fixes I'm about to show you is adding a 24-hour clock option, which to our European friends is probably going to seem a lot more natural. And so here we go. If I go into settings now, under clock, you'll notice that we have this checkbox here for 24-hour time. And so instead of, you know, I can toggle that between, say, 3:41, which this is still an hour behind this. Are you on California time? Why are you on? Anyway, and then if I hit this, it's now 15:41. So that's really just, you know, a little quality of life thing. But this isn't in your older themes. So the Wargames theme was updated to include this toggle, which now means if I were to, and as you're going to see here in just a moment, when I run this new theme, it's not going to have that toggle, because we don't force you know, like I said, that's kind of one of those little nuances, those differences between providing a skin-based system where you can just like add your own graphics to a thing that is like hard-coded versus a theme architecture where you can literally do whatever you want. And I know you can, because we've seen people create their own custom components like they have with the like the war driving component that has like all of those, you know, checkboxes that are related to that activity. An example of like how you couldn't do that with a skinning system. But a byproduct of that now means that when we add features, things like this, you know, real simple being able to toggle 24-hour time, you're not going to have that if your theme doesn't support it. And that's just kind of how that goes. We can get more into the changelog on that in just a moment, but right now I do want to at least start loading up this this theme. So it's called Vaporwave Mac, and let's see while this loads. I love to leave it on that screen so we can all enjoy the boot animation if there is one. But Vaporwave Mac comes to us from Casey Queso. And I don't know, Casey Queso, if you are in chat, but oh, you are making my day with the toasters. I'm gonna have to drop the brightness on this, or up the, or lower the ISO on my camera. Whoa! Oh my God, look at this. Welcome to version 1.0.7 of the Wi-Fi Pineapple Pager, and it is now a very colorful System 7. I don't even know where to begin with this. This is wild. Oh, okay, I'm having like flashbacks to middle school, because at least growing up in the 90s, it was a shoo-in that, at least in my school district, it was gonna be a Mac and not a PC that we'd use. Good on Steve for getting those in all the classrooms, because we all got used to them, and I'm sure it worked great for him. But wow, look at this, like the pointer and everything. I like how there's like a little console here for the names. So you got alerts, payloads, recon, PineAP, and settings. I'm gonna go into settings first, because I really do want to drop this brightness just a bit. Now the settings menu does feel very much like your typical Wargames settings, which is honestly great, because I don't have to think. I'm familiar with where everything is going to be here. I know that brightness is under display, and maybe I want to drop that to 25%. How's that look? I think that looks a little better for you guys. Yeah. Oh, this is gorgeous. Evening, Cribbit. Good to see you guys. I'm having flashbacks just like the freak. This is really cool. Okay, so that was settings. I would imagine that PineAP is going to look similar. Yep. Okay. Recon, again, that's kind of its own thing. Payloads. Okay. This is still, I get the feeling this is maybe like a 1.0 of this, because that's the Wargames one. And, okay, same. What about the double-click menu? Same. Okay, so it's just, well, clearly a lot of work has been put into this, because you can see a lot of little changes. Like, you have some really colorful icons. You've got this purple gradient wallpaper that even matches with your system tray, or your system bar icons. I love the way that this console is here. This is a really great little, the cursor makes it so cute. This is a phenomenal little theme. I can't wait to see how it progresses. And that is an easy PR to merge. All right. Merge that guy. Catch up on chat. And see. Bricks, do you have permission to use the Wi-Fi Pineapple logo on a 3D printed case for the pager? Absolutely, go for it, my man. I don't know if we have all of those assets in vector format posted, but I know there's high-res ones that should be fine for your needs. If not, hit me up. I'd be happy to shoot you a vector if that's what you need. My email address is darren@hack5.org. So mail2:darren@hak5.org. There you go. Take a look at my previous session. Completely lost on the Mark 5 pineapple situation. Use a pointer. I don't know if I'd be able to help much with a Mark 5 right now. That one's been, kind of discontinued for about a decade at this point. And I'm really focusing on the pager in this stream. But maybe if it's something I happen to remember off chance, drop it in chat. I'll see if I can, just at me. We'll see what we can do. Okay. OG Hack 5 fan. You've got a Yazaga sticker on your laptop. Nice. Mad Fox. For those that aren't in the know, Yazaga was the code name for the original Wi-Fi Pineapple pager. And it is German for the Yes Man, which it's an old play or a musical. I don't know if it was a musical or play. But in any event, this is something in German where Yazaga is, Ja is just German for yes, and Zaga is sayer, so it's the yes sayer, or it translates essentially to the yes man. And so that's kind of what the Wi-Fi Pineapple, its first party trick using Karma was to trick devices into connecting it to it by saying, yes, I'm the network you're looking for. And so Yazaga, there were stickers for those. There was a cute little battle pineapple. That's some old school lore, and that's great to hear that somebody's got a that's from the Mark 1, so nice. Okay, cool. Oh, Zombie Joe, you made a video going over the 1.0.7 changes. I can't wait to see that, Zombie Joe. Please drop a link in channel. I really need to get to the playlist I'm trying to set up to embed that has all of the amazing videos that the community has put together, so we can showcase all the cool work we've been doing over the last month and a half together. Because man, this is just the beginning. And no, Rocket, we can do deauth to the extent of the law, is the easiest way to put it. It's not limited to 2.4 only. It's just that we can only do what we can get certified to do. And for legal reasons, I have to stop saying anything else there. But it is a hacking gadget. So by all means, hack on. Okay. So let's see. That's the Vaporware theme. What else do we have here? Netrunner theme. Okay. Oh, this is just a simple update, adding a missing asset. We've already checked out this theme. It's very cool. I love when you guys get in here and let me know that it was tested and it looks good. Thank you, Energy Labs. Love that I can just take your word for it. You guys in the community make it so easy. Oh, wow. So Intense Plum, you're really talking to Mark 5. Your SD wiped, firmware won't flash, tried multiple SD. If you're not able to get a console from USB serial, oh. Yeah, at this point, you're gonna probably have to recover with a, oh, what are they called? Not a JTAG programmer. There's basically, you would have to take the memory chip off and rewrite the memory chip. Like, oof, it's a tough one. It's not that you can't recover, it's just that it's a pain to recover from something like that. But it is possible. It's a SPI programmer is what you're gonna need. So look up the chip, look up SPI programmer, download the latest firmware, write it to the disk, solder it back on. Sometimes you can get away with doing it on device. I don't remember if with the way that the PCB is set up on the Mark V, you're going to be able to do that. All right. Have I checked out Netrunner? Let me just take a quick look at... Okay, so this is just the update. Okay. I hope... Wait a second. Okay, these are just added files. Okay, let me just take a quick peek, because I'm not remembering Netrunner. But I know I've tried every theme. So, this is under Netrunner. Wait. Maybe I haven't tried Netrunner. Okay. Well, now that I've merged that, let me just do a quick update of my repo on my end. And we'll drop this bad boy on, because I don't think I've... Alright, so let's see. Do I have Netrunner on mine? No! Okay, so this is my SSH. Okay, well then there you go. I know that I don't have it. Let me just drag and drop that into my themes. And we'll check out the Netrunner theme. Alright. Heading over to settings on my cute little Mac. Theme and Netrunner. There we go. Zero link. I know PRs have been piling up. I was sick and then I didn't want to stream because I'd just be sniffling the whole time. So there's quite a few to get through. Nice. Oh, that looks great. Oh, the glitch effects and everything. Very cool. This is like the least efficient way to write to the frame buffer, but totally works for what we're trying to do. Ooh, oh yeah, look at this theme. Dang. Oh, this is a new take. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just like, it's interesting because like just by virtue of it being left justified, I haven't seen a menu like that. There's just like a different feel to it psychologically. So I'm like looking at alerts, payloads, recon, setting. Okay, so let's okay, cool. So settings is just like a kind of a skinned War Games thing, although I do love the font up here. Same thing with Pine AP. Recon is going to be your recon. Payloads. Oh yeah. Oh, full hacker vibes. Also love to run a payload. Ooh, that's nice. I like that like loading. Yeah, that looks really good. Oh yeah, this is great. What a good looking payload, or a good looking theme. Alerts, yep. Just got your chevrons, okay. These dialogues look really good. Let me try the double click menu. Yes. Okay, nice. And then one thing that I like to do now is come over to say network and host name, just to see what you did with the keyboard, if you did anything. Okay, let's go yellow. I mean, actually, this theme looks great on a yellow pager, as my pager is named DK Yellow. Also, been needing to set that back to pager. I'll just do that while I'm here. Save. There we go. Hey, awesome looking theme. It's definitely unique, and glad we accepted that PR, Netrunner. So, and who just posted that? It was from Doc Voom. Is Doc Voom in chat? I feel like I see Doc Voom over and over. And I know it's weird because sometimes your GitHub name is not your YouTube name, but yeah, very well done, Doc Voom. And ZeroLink, I know you've got quite a few PRs, so we're going to get through yours as well. I'm excited to check out your payloads. Okay, back to the theme PRs. Ooh, a new Zombie Joe, Zombie Industrial. Uh-oh. Oh, I kind of don't even want to click. Oh, click to reveal screenshot. Zombie Joe. So good. Primo move. Primo move, Zombie Joe. Putting this under a spoiler thing, because you know how excited I get about these, that I don't want to see it. Wow, your themes make my duck hunt theme look like a preschool. Okay, everybody's loving it. Cool. Okay, I'm just gonna do a quick files change. I don't want to actually see. I just want to know that they're in the right directory, and I trust Zombie Joe. So if we know they're in the right directory, I'll just go ahead and, yep, zombie_industrial. That's all I needed to know. They all seem to be there. Okay, let's just merge this one. I'll update my repo and SCP it over. Man, so excited. He says on Discord, or on GitHub and YouTube simultaneously. Okay, so with that merge, let me just do another git pull. Okay, so let's get Zombie Industrial. Wait, hang on. Am I looking at the right place? Yes, I am. Okay, themes. Yep. Just want to make sure. Doop, doop, doop. Okay. Yeah, Doc did a great job. Oh, Doc Voom, you're here. Nice. I'm so glad you were here. And yeah, it will crash if it's missing assets. Quick, just like a quick tip to the theme developers on the stream with us. One thing that you might want to consider doing when you are developing your pager theme. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and show you this. I'm going to show you this live. So here's a terminal on my pager, and here's what we're going to do. We're going to look at how's the best way for me to do this. If you're developing a theme and you're missing assets that are causing an error, unless you're running the Pineapple service interactively, you're most likely not going to see those errors. So how you now do this is, first, let's service stop Pineapple pager. Oh, derp service Pineapple pager stop. Now let me come up, before I run that command, I'm gonna just like on here, I'm just gonna like have, I don't know, recon going. And you see it's updating, it's updating, it's updating. Now I'm gonna go over here and press enter. And now come back over here and you'll notice it stopped updating. In fact, if I try to go back, nothing's happening. So the reason for that obviously is Pineapple Pager is the service that runs the interactive UI. Now I can start it again, obviously, by doing start, right? Or even restart. But that's not what I want to show you. For those theme developers that are running into issues where you're missing an asset or something is breaking, just run it directly. It's in the Pineapple directory. If you just look in there, you're going to see Pineapple. And if you run that, you're going to get interactive output. And man, you can even add a lot more debugging to this. And so now we see, we're starting up, we're initializing our system, and in just a moment, we're going to see whatever the theme. Yeah. Is that Keanu Reeves? Is that how that works? I think it is Keanu Reeves. Somebody will correct me. But this is where you're going to see if there were any errors in this theme. That's where you would see them. That's where you'd see them interactively. And actually, yeah, if I wanted to, let me show you one other trick you can do to get even more logging on this. So we're going to go over to settings, and we're going to come down to about, and we're going to just press A 5 times. And then we're going to get developer mode enabled. Okay, so now with developer mode enabled, hit A, and all of these logs, UI debug log, if you turn that on, boom. Now if we come over here, you notice we now have our UI debug log, and this is, as I'm pressing a button, I'm getting output. You know, I can see how long it took to generate the frame. So this is definitely something that you might want to enable if you are developing a theme and you want more granular insight on what's happening within the theme engine, on how to, you know, debug stuff or make it more performant. Okay, so I'm going to disable that. And so now on button press, I'm not going to, oh, I didn't disable it. Hang on just a second. Okay, boop, disabled it. Okay, great. Yeah, those aren't things that you want to have on all the time because they could definitely, you know, fill up your logs. Yeah, and I know it would be awesome to have some docs for themes. Unfortunately, our developer who wrote the theme engine is currently really ill. He'll be fine. It's just something going around. And what I want to do is have him on, and we'll do a live stream and build a theme and talk about the architecture of that. But just throwing out these little tidbits as they come up, because we could write an entire book on the theme system. Okay, so now we're going to run. Hang on, I'm going to kill the service. I'm going to service start pineapple pager because I don't want to be run service pineapple pager start because I don't want to be running it interactively all the time. You do take a slight performance hit because you're getting all that output in the console. But hey, you know, now we get to enjoy who I'd imagine is Keanu Reeves. I haven't seen whatever this is in relation to. But now that we're loaded, let's go check out Zombie Joe's latest themes. Zombie Industrial. Oh, I can't wait. It is Keanu Reeves. All right, thank you, Namaran. Oh! Oh! Oh, look at him dance! Oh, he is an unhappy little guy. This is so good. Man, does that look crispy. Guys, you have to run this theme. It really shows off the resolution. Like, no joke, this is, you know, Retina display level pixel density. Ooh, that looks so good. I'm getting like, what is it called? Jurassic Park, like Nintendo vibes. Very cool. Whoa! I don't even know where to begin with this. Well, look at this. Dang, Zombie Joe. Okay, cool. We've got like little. I'm finding all of these different elements here. So we've got cute little Hack 5 logo. We've got our battery up here, our clock. Looks like volume. Oh, I just noticed brightness. Okay, what else? What else? War driving. Previous and next. Okay. Oh, I see. Previous is settings. Next is alerts. Okay, so let's press up. Yeah, settings. So down would be alerts. Oh, and then look at this. You got these little dots across the bottom. Whoa! I am super impressed. Oh, man. And these, like, gauges, these little steampunk gauges are moving. Dude, this is wild. Look at this theme. The war driving menu. Oh, looks so good. The alerts. Ooh, I love this. Look at how this pop-up has this like the depth of field now for this like dashboard in the back. Oh, this looks sick. Oh man. I'm kind of beside myself on this one. Zombie Joe, you have outdone yourself. Look at, oh, the payloads. It's like a little Pip-Boy situation. Let's, oh, and our little character. This is the guy from the intro boot. This is too good. I'm so impressed with this. What a sick. Ooh, the yellow, especially on the icons. Like, what attention to detail with those yellow status icons. The recon looks phenomenal. Okay. And I really like the way that you did the checkboxes here. Like this checkbox for hidden, it's very on brand. This also looks so good on a yellow pager. I mean, dang. All these little menus, I mean, this looks too good. Okay, now I want to see what you did with the keyboard. Oh, I also noticed that you kind of changed some of the line height on this so you can fit more on that. That's very cool. Yeah. So if we come over to, say, host name, get our little keyboard. Oh, that is a sick looking keyboard. Dude, this is... Okay, now we got to do the double click menu. Nice. Zombie Joe, you've outdone yourself. This is a phenomenal theme. I love that it's got the war driving component. I just, what creativity, and really you have to run this theme in person because seeing it on screen doesn't do it justice. Just how crispy this is. It feels like it's got such depth. I'm going to be rocking this one for a while. Thank you, Zombie Joe. Definitely check out the zombie industrial theme. A real winner. Wow. I don't know what else to say. Azus, do you reckon Man in the Middle or other payloads can be made with GUIs on the pager? Yes, soon. We're working on that so that you can bring your payloads to life with even more interactive UI elements, both in DuckyScript and potentially using the UI framework. I can't speak too much to it right now, and again, our engineer with that put together the theme engine is under the weather, but when they're back, that is definitely a focus because that is going to allow us to take these payloads to the next level. And seeing what you guys have done thus far, just with the the themes alone, really inspires confidence on what potentially is to come with the with payloads having that. And by the way, Zombie Joe, thank you so much for doing this. I love that I didn't get... Oh, I didn't even notice the numpad. Oh, now we gotta go back to the numpad. I just have to see this in person. It looks so good. I'm trying to remember where we have a numpad. Probably in pin setup. That would make sense. Yes! Oh, so cute. This is a new favorite. I love it. Zombie Joe, you do such great stuff. So. Okay. Oh, this is a simple one from Cribbit. Update payload, page number alignment. Hey, it happens. I bet. Too many payloads, so now overlap the scroll bar a bit. Yeah, cool. Oh, and you added it, and Cribbit, 9 hours ago, added an update, like I was talking about, to that 1.0.7 firmware, since we now have the 24-hour clock. So if we come in here, I bet under the submenu settings date time, there we go, there is now this new section. And guys, you can just yeet this out of the new War Games theme, which is up on GitHub, And it's on your device if you have updated to 1.0.7, which I highly recommend that you do. So, like always, you know, it's toggling an inline, its target is an inline toggle, and you just pass it the internal variable, which you know it's internal because it's $_ clock_ 24 hour. So that's how you toggle that. And adding this to your theme is, you know, just a matter of popping this in your JSON. Cribbit, thank you for that update. I know how this goes when you're just trying to align everything. 98 is, again, one of my favorite themes. If you guys haven't been rocking 98, you are missing out. So check that one out. That's an easy merge. And Cribbit, I saw you in chat earlier. I hope you're still here. Loving the stuff you've been doing. Mr. Robot version 2. Few fixes. Okay. Oh, totally new version. Wow. Wild looking. Based on Zombie Punk. Hey, speaking about zombie. Hey, Root Junkie's in the house. Nice. Root Junkie, good to see you. I loved your videos. We're going to get to one of your PRs that includes videos. You do phenomenal videos, man. I mean, shoot, man, I want to get you on the Hack 5 channel. You're good. All right. This looks like it should be an easy commit. Just 33 to the existing Mr. Robot. A couple of updates. What's not to love? All right. That one's an easy peasy merge. People are getting insane, Squirrel. Insane. Okay, Ethernet Wizard. Ooh, my first theme. Hey, we love to see it. Ethernet Wizard, welcome. As of yesterday. Oh, cool. Files changed 298. That seems like the right amount of files. Let's make sure that we... Oh, I kind of spoiled it for myself a little bit, but we'll see. Got some transparent PNG action happening too. Just want to make sure that, yep, Ethernet_wizard. Okay, well, assets, components, there you go. Theme.json, yep. See, this is the beautiful thing about these theme PRs is they're so easy to validate. And with that now merged, I'm going to go ahead and grab the latest from my repo. As soon as I remember where I left that terminal. Come on. Which? Too many windows. Always too many windows. Is it here? Ah, yes. All right. Let me just do a get pull. Okay, and now we can pop on Ethernet Wizard. Karuha! Oh, Karuha, it's so good to see you. Talking about familiar faces. What's up, Buffer Overflow? Good to see you too. Caps lock in the chat. It's so I love this. I love this community. We're really lucky to have you guys here. Okay, so that's copied over. Let's go ahead and oh man, it's such a task to have to leave this one, but we're gonna do it. Settings. Also, I love that it was intuitive. By the way, I just literally, I wasn't reading this. I kind of just knew settings was going to be at the end based on this dot right here. I know that that's like silly, but it made sense to me because the order from Wargames theme is alerts, payloads, recon, PineAP, settings, and there are those, you know, icons across. And man, I really am curious. I want to dissect this payload on my own time. To see if these probably are not all full screen assets. They are probably just a singular PNG that is then moving to the next one is what I'd imagine. But great work. Okay, but now we are on to Ethernet Wizard. by literally Ethernet Wizard. Are you in chat? In the off chance you are, it's always fun to test. Oh, look at that loading. Even the loading is so good. All right. All right, we are testing out the Ethernet Wizard theme by Ethernet Wizard. We're off to a great start. This boot animation is super high res. I mean, again, another one of these where the screen doesn't do it justice. You're gonna have to load this just to see how crisp this looks in real life. But we're off to a great start. Got our welcome on the latest 1.0.7 firmware. And whoa! I feel like I just dropped into an RPG. Look at this. I'm assuming these are icons down the left, and yes, they are. So we've got our alerts, payloads, recon, PineAP, and settings. So let's just drop into alerts. Ooh, this looks good. This has, like, the attention to detail here. This little magic orb looking guy, it's very on brand for this Ethernet Wizard payload. Love it. Let's just try to run an example payload. I always love to see what... Yes! Look at the animation here. This is great. And if we come over to... Recon should be, yeah, familiar, but we have our Ethernet Wizard in the background with your like little matrix situation. PineAP, again, it's very similar to the default war games, but we have an awesome wallpaper there. And then if we come into settings, oh cute, little rabbit in the hat. What I want to do here is come down to network and check out host name, because I always love to see what's done with the keyboard. Okay, the keyboard is your stock keyboard. And similarly, I always like to do the double click menu. Nice. Okay, so little feedback on this theme. I love that this page, it looks so good. It's got, it has like RPG vibes. The colors, I might tweak the colors just to make that a little legible. The light blue on the tan paper could be a little better, but otherwise, this is a phenomenal looking first start. And for our buddy here, Ethernet Wizard on GitHub, having submit this as their very first, honestly, off to the races. This is a very cute little theme, and I would totally rock that. You definitely have to see this in person to get a feel for just how crisp it looks. It really demonstrates how high res the screen is on the pager. Nice work, Ethernet Wizard. So that is where does that, okay, still work in progress, still waiting on this one. Unfortunately, the Mad Possum sent, let's see if this has changed. No, it's still just a zip, which is really sad because I want to see this. Part of me is just like, oh, you should download this and check it out, but it's like, that's not how themes come. Let me just see if I can bodge your situation together so we can at least see what this might have been from the Mad Possum, because I'm sure the Mad Possum put some work into this. And while we're on the themes, I might as well see if there's one more that we can do something for. So, what is this theme called? It's called... What is it supposed to be called? Hang on. Alright. What's... I don't know what your file name is. I've got a copy of your repo which includes everything else. The Mad Possum. Let's just see if it's under the Mad Possum. Okay, so another potential problem with this one is, as you guys know, we don't want spaces. We want underscores or dashes. I'm just going to do that for you here since I have now downloaded your repo. What else? Oh, we've got a zip and a zip. Okay. Oh, no, that was the first zip. Okay, that's fine. Well, I really want to see. Okay, we've got our assets. We've got our components. Let's just give it a shot. Because otherwise, aside from the fact that this was submit as a zip instead of a directory, let's just see. What could go wrong? Cyberchuck, we need a Mr. Robot theme. We have one. There is a... I'm pretty sure there's a Mr. Robot theme. Okay. Mad Possum loaded. Let's come over and run it. I think it's the Mad Possum. There we go. Oh, that is sweet. Look at this. The Mad Possum theme for the pager has some great vibes right off the bat with just the loading screen alone. And, ooh, very dark mode. Okay. And so you don't have any icons, you just have to rely on this. So let's go into payloads. I love the little loading, it's yellow. Let's check out an example payload. And yeah, we got a little spinning possum situation over here. Looks good. Love the font on the launch payloads. Recon, PineAP, a skin of Wargames, settings, and alerts. Looks good. Let's go into settings and just take a look to see if there's any cool stuff with the keyboard. A lot of green on this. And yeah, there we go. Very green keyboard. I feel like this might be a theme that would look a little better maybe on a black pager instead of a yellow one. But this looks good. The last thing I like to look for, of course, is that double-click menu. And full screen. Looks good. And we've got this weird... Is this a possum or is that a cephalopod of some sort? Hard to say, but hey, if your name is the Mad Possum, this might be the theme for you. Well, with that said, sadly, I'm just going to... Oh, still learning GitHub. Okay. I know how it goes when you're still learning GitHub. Okay. What's the playlist in the background? So, I'm just going with my go-to. This is a 10-hour aquatic ambiance. I'll just drop it in channel. It is, you know, kind of my go-to for just relaxation. I don't know what it is, but I can actually remember, you know, fond memories in the 90s playing Super Nintendo, and sometimes you just had a game with a great level that had just good music, and you just kind of like, if pause supported or whatever, you just kind of like leave it going just for the music. So anyway, good times. All right, so now payload time. Let's dig in. So that means we are, yep. All right, so we're good on themes. I did want to mention, if you haven't already, there's a lot of really good fixes and good stuff in 1.0.7. If you haven't updated, definitely you're going to want to update. We're making it a lot easier to stop and start channel hopping if you want to examine a channel and do some packet captures, things of that nature. There's now new Ducky script for checking out the state of the battery, if it's charging, if it's not, if you know, check out the percentage of it. We've got a lot of little fixes to, say, recon. We fixed some file generation stuff. There's now a new, or we've fixed the Pineapple Recon new command. There's all sorts of little good stuff. And no, it's not KMFDM. I thought they rebranded DMFMK, but yeah, that's a callback to the day. Yeah, and just like little things that we found. Like, we found that people were running into issues running install firmware from the virtual pager, which, you know, kills things and couldn't work. So we just, you know, fixed around that. Oh, also, guys, you can put comments and ringtones now. Real simple. Just do a pound and then, you know, put your name in there. So if you are, there we go. Let's get this guy going again. Yeah, so if you go into your ringtones, what is it? It's in lib pager ringtones. So, for instance, if I were to halt, I could now be like, this is a comment. You know? And that is going to work great for any ringtones you submit. So we're just going to ignore that part of the RTTTL so that you can just, you know, similar to how you put a little header with the author and description and all that jazz on your payloads, you can do the same with your ringtones. So go ahead and check it out, 1.0.7. You can get it over the air by going to Settings, Update. Okay. No major new ringtones. So we're going to move on here to some of the awesome PRs we have for payloads. Plenty to wade through. I'm going to start with Billy J. Bryant. Has a oh man, now I really wish I had my little PR downloader script. Let me see where I have in another, on another monitor, on another window, in another realm. I should have saved this. Hang on just a second. Created a script to get PRs more easily. And I think this is it. 1 second. Let me just... Okay. I made the mistake of... Oh, dude, a KMFDM theme would be really cool. Oh, that's a shame. I didn't know that that was going on. Okay, so... Let's do... Oh, I have get PR. Perfect. Okay. I'm just going to copy this to /user bin and chmod it +x. This is just a little... It's not official Ducky script, it's just something I whipped up to do exactly that, get PRs. And I want 231. Oh, 231 is in draft? How do we know? Is it marked draft? Zero Link, thank you for the heads up. This is why I like doing this with you guys. I'm not seeing, am I just like missing the tags? Oh, derp, just noticed it right there, like right here at the top. Okay, thank you. Well, all right, we're just gonna move on from that one. But Billy Bryant is working on a payload that's called Payload Manager. Seems cool. We're gonna have to come back to it. But, you know, it helps you with getting, browsing, installing, updating payloads. So, something we are very keen to first party and do something better with in a future firmware. This would be a point release. Or I mean a feature release, that is, and it's definitely something that we're looking to finesse. I'm just like floored by how much awesome creativity we have in the repo. But yeah, it's definitely gotten to a size where we need something a little nicer to manage, and something we'll be working on. All right, so we'll leave Billy Bryant for the moment and move on to OSINT. Paperpush uses Nmap to scan the LAN subnet and find printers with open... Okay, port 9100, if you're not familiar, is your raw printing port. You can literally just shove PCL. What is PCL or PostScript? No, pretty sure it's PCL. What is PCL format? Printer command language. Thank you. So the printer command language, PCL, literally is unencrypted. If you just man in the middle of this, you can recreate print jobs from it. Converting PCL to PDF isn't that hard. And yeah, it's a very simple language. So you can just like essentially telnet, as it were, or netcat to, using netcat. You can netcat to a printer on 9100 if it's open and just tell it all sorts of stuff. So let's see what this is. I'm curious. Okay, so we've got a nice description here, but I also see a README MD, so I want to view it in all its glory. I also, cute, I love the animated GIF. Alright, so this is under the prank folder, which I'm now between the prank folder and the name of the payload and the GIF. I'm getting an idea of what this might do. Payload for sending spam to Wi-Fi connected printers over LAN. Oh gosh. Oh, I don't want this one to end up on the news, but it does look like too much fun. Okay, so it uses Nmap to scan the LAN subnet and find printers with a port 9100 open, and then spams a raw printed with netcat. The payload assumes that the printer is on 255. Okay, you can enter text to be printed when prompted to... Oh my gosh. Guys. Bruh. Oh, I am all for leet hacks and pranks, and there is a fine line, but... Oh, I'm gonna have to get this PR. Okay, this is 234, so let's do get PR 234. Well, that's getting... I'm gonna go ahead and look through the code here. So let's see, Wi-Fi pattern is connected to a network. Okay, once it's done that, okay, so it checks its network. If you don't have one, it exits and says it's not connected to a network. Okay, then determine network subnet. Yep, you figured it out using IP and you grep for the stuff you need. That sounds good. And if you've got one, then you just log it. And if you don't, then you're like, I don't have a subnet. Then you do a spinner while you're looking for printers. Love that. What a great way. You got your start spinner, you got your stop spinner. We're already doing really well here. So we're saying it's false, but we're going to set it to true, I'm sure, once we find it, which we do right here where we break. And that is, what's the command? Nmap, your subnet, for port 9100 open, and then you're grepping your scan report to see, okay, once you've got one, then if it's true, oh, if it's not equal to true, then you didn't find any. I see, once the scan, and if you did, then the printer found at bloop, and that's when you just pop up, enter text to be printed, leave empty to spam printer. Okay, and then a text picker, number of pages. My only feedback here would be you could use the, I believe it's number picker. Let's see, ls/user bin. I should know this considering I made it. Picker. And yes, it is number picker. You could use the number picker command here instead of text picker, but both work. Yeah, that's a comment. That's not really a review. That's me just saying, hey, I'm just giving you a heads up. And this is one of the fun things of doing these streams with you guys, is you guys get to benefit from now that knowledge. Oh no, what happened? Wait, what? Oh, interesting. Yeah, somebody at me if my camera dies. That's weird. My main camera died. Oh no. Oh no, I'm out of focus. There we go. Okay. Don't know. Thank you. Don't know what happened with that. Right, is this... No, it's a Sony lens on a Sony camera. Shouldn't be overheating. Alright, so number of pages to print cannot be empty, and then send it... Okay, I'm stoked to try this. Let's just do it. We're gonna do it from the Mad Possum theme. Payloads. I have an idea of where the Mad Possum theme was originally cloned from. Prank. Paper pusher. Alright. Launch. Whoa! That is a colorful background. Okay, cool. Determined our subnet. We are connected to a network. Scanning for... Okay. This theme is cool, but its theme also, like, by putting Grand Central Hack the Planet, you have competing text. So, feedback on theme developers. You might want to leave this part blank so that the text can not fight. Oh, I know it's going to find something. You know, I am going to... Oh, there we go. Okay. Enter text to be printed. All right. Okay, well, that's what you put in here, but you knew that because that's the way you wrote it. I'm going to do... Okay. Oh, jeez. All right, what am I gonna spam? I don't even know what printer. If guys, have I ever mentioned happy Wi-Fi, happy life? I'm rolling the dice here. I do not know which printer in the house of Hack5 Darren this payload found. So, you know, cross your fingers for me, guys, that I still have a happy life. 20 space, go caps here, GOTO space 10. All right, we're gonna spam 20 go to 10. If that means something to you, then you and I will definitely have a Pilsner or an Amber or an IPA sometime. And if not, then please, by all means, learn up on 20 go to 10. Number of pages to print. Okay. What happens if I don't give it a number? We're gonna do 2. Because we're not just trying to spam, but let's see what happens. Alright, payload complete. Oh gosh. It's not coming out of my printer. Oh no. I will be right back. I now have to like literally walk around the house to see where we left off. Okay, stick with me guys, I'll be right back. All right, I've got good news and bad news. Hey, Sasquatch! Good to see you in chat. Yeah, we were just testing out this paper pusher payload that spams printers, and I just went around the house to make sure it didn't print to the Wi-Fi printer or the Wi-Fi's printer. Happy Wi-Fi, happy life. Good news and bad news. Good news is I found a massive stack on the printer. Bad news is it's not my payload 20 go to 10. It's the Meisner. No, not Meisner. It's the Mensa exam. I don't know why I have a printout of the Mensa exam. Fun. Anyway, I don't know exactly what's going on with this payload, but it is speaking. Hang on. Is this? 1 second. No data. Okay. All right, well, not exactly sure. Not exactly sure what happened with this payload. Let's take a look at the code and see. So after it does find, it clearly found one. I'm really curious now what it does. Okay, so once it finds 9100 open, the question becomes, where's the part? All right, so what it does is 4 pages in however many I told it pages, it does an echo tac E of print txt with a \n and a \f, and it pipes that to netcat taxi the printer. You know what, guys? Let's do some debugging. I really want to see how this works and what it found. I know we've got a lot of PRs to get through, but I'm also like very curious about this one. Also, kind of want to switch back over to the amazing theme from Zombie. The Zombie Industrial theme is just rocking my world. I just have to switch back to it. It's just too good. So, let that load up right there. But yeah, Talking Sasquatch, good to see you, man. I'm curious what it's going to take to get this payload going. Oh, looks so good. The little pineapple guy just gets me. Okay, let's head over to, well, you know, we can just leave this as it is. I just want to now see if we can kind of recreate some of the elements of this payload and discover exactly what it is. So it figures out its subnet by doing this command. So let's go ahead and just run it, right? Booyah, find your subnet, cool. Then with your subnet, it does nmap for that. So let's see. Boop. Only difference is we now have to, by the way, Control A. This is, I went half my life without knowing this. Control A will bring you to the beginning of the command, and Control E will just take your cursor to the end. If you just press Control E, boop, hit Control A, you're at the top. I mean, for these long commands, that is a lifesaver. And I don't know if you probably knew that, but in the off chance that you didn't know that, now you know. All right, so let's do that. Oh, hang on. That's clearly not it. Oh, okay. .0. Hang on. Does it strip the last one from the subnet? It probably does. Oh, yeah. It does this awk. Hang on. But that's what I ran. It printed. Oh, derp. I am so not reading this correctly. 192.168.86.0. Yes, /24. Okay, that's what we want to scan. Derp, derp. Are those really Emacs commands? Control A and Control E? Have I been using Emacs this whole time and never even knew it? That would be wild. Because you guys know I'm a nano man. You know I'm a nano man. Because there was Wi-Fi Pineapple Mark 1, I. Mark 2, I. Mark 3, I. Mark 4, V. A Mark 5, which was just V. And then the next logical Wi-Fi Pineapple would have been the Mark 6, which would have been the Mark VI. But you guys know I'm a nano man. So there wasn't a Mark 6. There was a Wi-Fi Pineapple Nano. Let that sink in for a moment. Nerds. Nerds. All right. Okay, so it found one. Ah, okay. It found my printer and it found the Wi-Fi's printer. That's probably what happened here. Was our payload found more than one printer, and because of that, when it comes, and so it sets PR and TR to be that. And so here, what we do is we're like, okay, we just check to see that it's, not empty. Well, no, it's not empty, but we got two addresses. So now what I'm curious about is if we were to just do this echo tac E, let me just scooch this window over so I can see all that and put it in our terminal. Let's do echo tac E, and again, I don't know which one is which. And then whatever the print text would have been, foobar, whatever. We'll do a \n and a \f. So a carriage return, and I forget, is that a feed? Is that a line feed? Anyway, and then we're going to pipe that to netcat with a connect to our printer IP address, which is going to be this one right here. We're going to roll the dice again, boys. And 9100. And we're going to see what happens. Oh. Oh. Do you hear what I hear? It's subtle. Yes. I hear it. I hear it. It's coming. Oh! Foobar! There we go! There we go! Okay, so the payload works. It's just that it doesn't account for more than one printer on the network. Had I only had one printer, it would have been fine. That is phenomenal. Also, I now know, actually I knew this beforehand. I kind of leave 9100 open because I've been testing packet squirrel payloads for this, but man, this is great. I actually see this as a really fun learning one. So, dang, cool payload. All right, cool. So if you were me, would you just accept this PR as it is, knowing that it has a deficiency in that it doesn't work for networks with more than one printer, or do we force the payload developer to make a fix before we accept it? Because if you've only got one printer, this literally will work, but I kind of want... Is OSINT in channel? Oh, please tell me you're on the stream. I feel like I should... I feel like the right way to do this is to do a review and say, oh my god, that would be hilarious if it just did it to every printer. Because in the same way that has down here 4 pages in printer pages, it could do for printers. So yeah, I'm looking for him. Talking Sasquatch, if you can ping him, that'd be great. I'm gonna leave him a review on his pull request, and hopefully we can then... Oh jeez, this could be a wild payload if it literally spams like every printer in the building. But hey, that's what we're here for, right? I mean, awesome. Thank you so much for sending him a DM. I'm just going to point out that right here, scan report, okay. Okay, so we're gonna leave this guy in review, but man, that was fun, and I just learned something new about PCL. What a cool journey. Okay, we're gonna So this is number 234. So let's go ahead and put 234 in review. Boop. And label. And pending requested changes. There we go. Okay. Wow. Next up, ZeroLink. This is a downloading or uploading. This is for downloading or uploading themes, payloads, and ringtones. Resource Manager. Sweet. Yeah, ZeroLink, we are checking out Resource Manager. And so let's dive into the README. And this is a unified payload for payloads, themes, and ringtones on the pager. 2 update modes with interactive conflict resolution. Awesome. Download all. Downloads only items not already installed. Oh, that's cool. So it can tell, like, hey, you've got this payload, no need to download it again. Update installed only. Oh, that's nice. Smart update flow. Choose download all or update only. So that's sweet. Okay. Git-based caching at. Okay, cool, cool. For fast incremental updates. Disabled a dot prefix for handling payloads. Love that. Alerts auto disabled on first install. Wait, alerts auto disabled. I don't know what that means yet, but we'll find out. Diff-based change detection. Oh, that's cool. A diff-based change detection? I was wondering how you were dealing with updates. That's very cool. Hey, Grim. Great to see ya. So, yeah, drive safe, Grim. Then there's also, I was gonna say, I think I read another payload that's similar to this. Also, potentially also from ZeroLink. So this will be helpful because I believe ZeroLink in channel, yeah, has another merge. Pull PR Manager allows pull themes. Oh, these are based on PRs. I see. As opposed to this, as opposed to Resource Manager, which gets, you know, what's actually been merged. Okay, that's cool. Let's check it out. Okay, so this is going to be 244. Let's get underscore PR 244. And while that pulls, give me just a moment, guys, because packages just showed up on my door, and I need to grab those, as I'm the only one home. Be right back. Alrighty. Let's get into 244. So this is going to be under General Resource Manager. Let's do it. Naming stuff is so much part of the process, I swear. Man, what a great theme. Just running this theme on the yellow, even just looking at it on my yellow virtual pager, like my actual pager's screen has gone to sleep, but just running this on virtual pager, it looks so good. This is I'm actually really curious if Zombie Joe has a yellow pager or has a black pager. Because my guess is Zombie Joe has a yellow pager. Now, where was I looking again? General Resource Manager. All right, Resource Manager. Whoops, nope. Resource Manager, there we go. Oh my God, this is so cute. I freaking love this theme. Let's see, launch. All right. No equals update installed only. Yes equals download all. I'm really curious to see what it's going to do with the update installed only. So let's try that first. Update all payloads, themes, and ringtones? No, I only want payloads. So let's see if I say no. Update payloads? Yeah. Update themes? No. Update ringtones? No. Okay, that's the way you do it. Easy enough. So now it is cloning the repo. Now, while that clones, let's go ahead and dig into the code a bit. Our payload sh. Ooh, it's a big one. 366 lines. All right. Well, we start with starting the UI. And okay. I like that everything is variables at the top. And does this have a dependency checker? OPKG? Yes, it does. Okay, cool. Yep, checks dependencies. It requires git. So, question is... Oh, I see. So you do opackage status get HTTP to see if you have the dependencies. If you don't, then... But how do you know you have diff utils? I don't know if you... Okay, updates found. Review each one. Nah, I don't want to review each one. I just want to update them. But maybe I should. Just... Oh man, it would be so many though. I'm going to say no. Overwrite all with updates. Yes. And I'm curious where it was saving everything to. That was in the README. It's in the update cache. Let's just head over there and see. Okay, update payloads. Ah, look at that. It's literally the library. So now, okay, cool. So, oh, 0 updated. Interesting. Does that mean I was completely up to date? Yeah. Yeah, talking to Sasquatch, you were no joke. This is definitely an area where we're going to first party a payload app store, as it were, but that's going to take some doing. In the meantime, this is just fine, but I know that we can make this a better experience, and so it's where some effort will be focused on next. So I'm curious why nothing got updated. You know what I want to do? I want to remove a payload and see what happens. Let's remove let's remove which payload am I just gonna IRC chat or privacy mode. Okay, I now no longer have the privacy mode payload. Let's run this again. Because I might have just been up to date, as it were, so there was nothing for it to do. So Resource Manager, if I now update Update installed only. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Update all, no. Payloads, yes. Not themes, not ringtones. Updates found. Review each one. I'm still gonna say no. If that's overwrite with updates, yes. So we're gonna see here if my privacy mode comes back. Nope. Not yet. Let it do its thing. Okay, interesting. Done, installed only, 0 updated, 0 skipped. All right, well, let's see. No, privacy dash mode payload is gone. Let's head back to that cache directory and see what's going on there. Update payloads, library, user, general. See the privacy mode. Privacy mode is that? Yep. Interesting. And Root Junkie's privacy mode payload is there. So, Oh, I see. This would have updated only if it was... Ah, okay. I see. I'm just misinterpreting how it works. So I wonder if I can then just force this, which by the way, I want privacy mode again. Here's what we're going to try. I said it was a nano guy. Looks like I just lied. This is version 2. We're going to now make this version 1. So now, our privacy mode payload is not going to... It's going to be installed and its diff is going to be different because I just arbitrarily changed it to version 1. Right? Because I also did like... Not that it makes a difference, but... Darren was here, right? In my version. So now, let's run this guy again. Resource Manager. And I like the way that the decision tree works here. So update installed only, and privacy mode is installed, but it's out of date. Update all payloads? Themes and ringtones? Yeah. Now that'll take forever. Update payloads? Yes. But not themes, not ringtones. And I don't want to review everyone because I know there's like 200 some. So I'm still saying no. But we are going to say overwrite all with updates. The curious thing is going to be how it determines which is up to date. Is it going to be based on date stamp? Is it going to be like, is it based on the number in the version, you know, in the header? Because I changed it now to be... What? Is it me or... Is it me or was there not just a payload file here? Literally, guys, now it's gone. I just went head pay to and then tab to autocomplete, expecting it to say payload.sh to show you that I changed version 2 to version 1, and suddenly it's gone. Yeah. What? What? Okay, so again, 0 updated, 0 skipped. Interesting. So what would make it out of date? I'm just curious about how it does its diff. The overwrite blew away my payload now. Now I know it's there. It's in, oh gosh, so far. It's in here. So if we ls this, cache / library, update underscore payloads, library user general privacy mode. Yeah, it's there. So we're gonna CP that to right here. Huh? Can't create payload. What? Am I insane? How? What? Why can't I copy this here? No such file or directory? Hang on. Let me head this file. Yeah, that's the file I want. What? What did I mess up with my copy command? I want to copy it to right here. As he runs it again, as if it would. Missing a space in the CP command. I don't see where I missed a space. I mean, this is like a word wrap right here. So it's just like, you know, interesting. Let me just like cat that. Yeah, and let's payload.sh. Let's just redirect it there. It won't do it. Is this a cursed directory? Is this cursed? Let's do that again. We're just gonna like, hey, look at that. Cat payload.sh. Psh, guys, that directory was cursed. What happened suddenly to my, what happened to my privacy payloads directory that, wait, what was the directory? Oh, old man Darren, forgetting what directory I was in. I was in privacy-mode. Wait, now it's there. But, guys, am I absolutely... Oh, and now it's version 2. So it did copy. Okay. I just feel crazy now. Now the file's back. Okay. This might not be the use case of this payload. I take it that this payload uses the diff to see how this payload differs from what's, I'm assuming, then in the cache. Here's one way that we could solve this. We could send a PR right now to literally any of the payloads that I have installed, and I believe I have everything installed. Accept that, run this again, and then it would see that there's an update. Because I think this is very cool that it's able to just get the updates. But in order to test it, I kind of need to do exactly that. So, one way I could do this is to come back to this payload in just a moment after I've done exactly that. Yeah, I'm like, whose job is it to merge these pull requests? Oh yeah, it's me. All right, root junkie. We're gonna update yours, and then we're gonna see. This payload will set up files needed to run payloads from the terminal over SSH. Usage is run.sh, payload.sh. Oh, that sounds very cool. Running a payload from the terminal is a great way to do some debugging. In fact, that previous one that was spamming printer pagers, we would have been able to determine stuff based on that. Huh. Okay, well, the pager ducky shim. Oh, this is interesting. I wonder if this is going to work in 1.0.7. Some of the ducky script commands have been converted from Bash to C just to run more efficiently. But okay, cool. Nothing crazy is standing out to me. I'm curious how this is going to work. Anyway, I'm going to merge this. This is 223. And if I merge this, then that means that that it can then come back to the resource manager one and see if it grabs it. So just looking at this, I feel good about it. Let's go ahead. 2 birds, 1 stone. Let's merge 223. That gives us a new payload called, in general, called run in terminal. And what is it? Yeah, run payloads in terminal is the title. So let's run that payload again and see. So general resource manager. Launch. Update all installed. Okay. We're not going to update installed only because I don't have this installed. So we're going to download all. That gives us that opportunity. And since download all only downloads ones that aren't installed, which includes, you know, the one that we just merged, there we go. Now I only want payloads, I don't want themes, and I don't want ringtones. So let's see. It's doing its magic. Okay. Okay. Payload complete. Let's scroll up in our log. Let's see. Oh, hey, downloaded 20. Sweet. I guess I was a little out of date there. 0 updated, 129 skipped. I love that it skipped the ones. Oh, and it tells me the ones that I didn't have before. Oh, this is fantastic. Okay. Okay, I really like this. This is great. Now let's see if it's there, because it should have just gotten... what was that? The run in terminal one? Let's see if it grabbed it. Yep, run payloads in terminal. Very first one in the list. Sweet! This looks really good. Now I can run the run in terminal one, which is under general. Run payloads in terminal. This will set up the files needed to run payloads from terminal. Sure. Usage, run.sh, payload.sh. This could probably be a dial, or just what are they? Not a confirmation dialogue, but sorry, it's 2 hours in and my brain starts going. Just not a confirmation box, but a confirmation dialogue. What's the one I'm thinking? An alert dialogue. Dang it. Anyway, you guys know what I'm getting at. Well, I don't know if there's a wrong answer here, but yes. Cool. Okay, cool. Installed pager ducky shim to user bin and installed run.sh to user bin. Okay. So now let's test the next payload with run.sh. Whose payload are we? You know what? Also, before I forget, we were just looking at. Okay, so that one we're good with. Resource Manager. So we can accept Resource Manager. So let's merge that. And now, with Resource Manager, let's see if we can run it. Let's do run.sh payload.sh. Oh, look at that! Guys, are you seeing what I'm seeing? This is insane. Loading. Okay. Whoa. I now am able to run payloads from the shell? Update installed only, or I'm gonna say update installed only. Download. No, we're not gonna do all. We're gonna do payloads. This is wild. I mean, Zero Link. Have you seen your payload running in the terminal? Because I bet you haven't. I love that I'm literally testing these payloads against each other. I'm using one to test the other. This is phenomenal. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's doing its thing. This is very cool. I can imagine use cases for this where like you're just connected over SSH on your laptop or your phone. You know, Pineapple is clipped to your, utility EDC, whatever you got. Screen's off, save some battery. And look at this. It's like the full payload experience. It's weird. It's wild to me. I'm just not used to seeing this. Yeah, and it's doing its thing. I love this. This shim got in between the Ducky script and the terminal, and it's now prompting me in the same way that those pop-ups would. This is so cool. Hang on a second. Yeah. Wife Zero's home. All right. Might have to wrap up here soon, sadly. Man, I need to I need to get Peaks involved in this because there's just way more than I have the capacity to review. It does take a while to clone. I'm curious what's happening here. I bet everything is still going. It's just that this is one of those things that takes a minute. What's the best way to have the screen sleep when connected to it via the virtual pager? Glad you asked. Okay, so on your physical pager, if you come over here and just double tap that boop boop power menu. Hello. Don't make a liar out of me. Whoa. Oh, we're doing a we're doing a git clone. So notice the tiny yellow line at the top? That's your CPU. If you see a very faint, tiny yellow line or red line across the top, that means this is here in the 90s. I think red's around 98. I don't know the exact numbers, but it just means like, hey, stuff's going. So anyway, patience. Double tap that, and what you do is then just hit A, sleep the screen. And in just a moment, that screen will turn off for me. Now, that said, if I come over to my pager, All right, so from a shell on the pager. No, it's not screen. Hang on. I think it's display. Yes. So the Ducky script command is disable display and enable display, and that will do exactly what it says on the tin. All right, so this this payload is taken a minute, which is fine. Yeah, and Top is reporting that, you know, git clone is doing all the work right now, which makes sense. This is probably one of the taxier payloads to run through this run.sh shim. Win311 theme would be insanely good. So would DOS shell, if you ever knew what that was. Let's see if we can find some screenshots of DOS shell while that loads. Guys, this was, I mean, this is actually making it look better than it truly was. There we go. That's DOS shell. Good stuff. So without any debug on this, and you know, this is one of these things where I don't know. I could have just discovered that it doesn't like lowercase n when it's asking for capital N. For all I know, it's updating all the themes, payloads, and ringtones, and we know those themes over 100 megs now. That repo is going to take a minute, which is why we're looking to figure out an intermediary between GitHub and you guys, because we can't really use GitHub as a CDN, but we definitely need to make it easier to get just the themes that you need and not just download hundreds of megs every single time you want to update. Because I have a feeling this is just going to churn and do its job, but this might be here for a minute, which is what it is. Yup. I'm hesitant to try to control break pause this guy because it's running through that shim. But the other thing is, this could have easily broken. The run as a payload could have, sorry, run payload as in the terminal could have broken, and that might leave me hanging, not knowing. So this is actually one of these where I don't even know which payload is at fault, or if it's truly just that it is chugging away, downloading literally everything. Let me check out that cache directory. What was that cache directory that this uses? Okay, I'm gonna head over here and see if things are different than I expect. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's cloning everything. So that tells me that when I hit lowercase n on download all, it did not get accepted. So that now, so I don't think this is not a problem with Resource Manager. I think this is a problem with, where did I just put it? Did I close it? I think it was 230. Nope. Run payload 223. Run payloads from terminal, files change. Let's take a look. So this is a confirmation dialog. Oh yeah. Oh gosh. We're gonna be here for a minute. So yeah, confirmation dialog, and we're reading from yes, no right here, and case it's a capital or a lowercase. Interesting. Nope, that should do it. So why did it pass that? Whoa. Well, hey guys, you know what? There's not a problem with the Resource Manager payload. Resource Manager payload worked like a treat. I'm just now not 100% sure that this run.sh, because look at that, I just got all these ringtones. Yeah, it was just downloading literally everything. And look, it worked. I got all the new themes. So I'm very happy. I gotta say, ZeroLink did an amazing job on this manager payload. Updates, looks amazing, but now I'm not so sure about the oh no! It's happening again! Oh! Guys, I'm really sorry. You know what that means? I'm gonna have to go. Okay, I'll see you guys for the next payload review. I'm no longer sick. I'm happy to be back. I'll see you guys.